Was Shamea's first season as a peach holder a dud? 100%. It was a dud because she was so distracted by Portia's forced storyline that she couldn't hold her own. She did seem like a lapdog. I know that's a derogatory term, but that's how it came off because she's so distracted by things that shouldn't even involve her. Portia's beef with Drew Sidora should not matter to Shamea, but Shamea somehow feels obligated to Portia because Portia was already on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she somehow feels obligated because that's her best friend, and she thinks that she's only on the show because of Portia. I actually think she's on the show because of Candy, because of the previous scenes they filmed. That's another story. But yes, it's a dud. She could have salvaged it because in episode 3, I think it was, she met with her surrogate, Shadina, who was also Candy's surrogate. That was such a touching episode. We got a chance to see inside some semblance of Shamea's life. It seemed like Shamea dimmed her light because she didn't want to outshine Portia for some phantom obligation she has because they were childhood friends. That was such a distraction to her own storyline. She has a beautiful family. It would have been the perfect opportunity for her to advocate for this. Now, I know it's touching and maybe she didn't want to do it, but that could have been a way to let us in a little more instead of her being so distracted by Portia's storyline. What I think is going to happen is Portia is going to dangle this forced relationship that she has with Phaedra in Shamea's face to make her jealous. And thus, I think that Shamea has a very important decision to make. She needs to put Portia in the box labeled colleague and take her out of the box labeled we were childhood friends and so I'm obligated to her forever, or be looked at as a lapdog of Portia, which is not sustainable, which could end her career as a housewife of Atlanta. Like, she has a decision to make. And I think the best decision she can make, especially if she's going to be called back next season, is to treat Portia as a colleague so that she can get rid of this stigma lapdog.